Hello again from Taipei. Today we're on a bit of a food mission. We've been hearing about Din Tai Fung. Apparently they specialize in soup dumplings. That's what we're going to try today.
We absolutely love dumplings, so any excuse for us to eat dumplings is always a good one. And yeah, it's another rainy day in Taipei, so we figured let's plan our day around food.
Let's go eat. Yes, and this place opens at 10 in the morning and we are expecting huge lines. So we're here early. Let's go get in line. Here just as the place was opening at 10 in the morning, and we already have probably about 50 people in front of us standing in line. The good thing is they're handing out a menu to everyone who's waiting, so you can have an idea of what you want to order, and then your food will be ready sooner, I hope. So we are currently placing our order. Of course we're going for the classic Xiaolongbao. Gotta get those. What else?
We're still deciding what else.
Still deciding what else.
It's a big menu.
It is a huge menu, look at that. So many choices. So the location we're at has 4 floors. And right now we're heading up to the 3rd one. I'm guessing the other ones are full already. Well, we made it. We're out of the rain and we got a table. It wasn't that long of a wait, no?
No, like 5 minutes. So if
okay, I would say a bit more. Maybe
okay,
like
maybe
15.
10 or 15, but I'm just so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Time's like going so fast.
Time flew by.
Time sped up.
So our tea is already here. They gave us free oolong tea.
You do get free oolong tea, and we finally. Oh, and you also get slices of ginger as well too.
Yeah, that's for the dumplings.
Yeah, it's for the dumplings, and we finally decided on our menu. So we're getting, if you look down here, we're getting a pork xiaolongbao, which is we're getting the 10 pieces.
Ooh.
And then we're also getting for dessert we're getting a Taro Xiaolongbao, and we're only getting 5 of those. So that should be sweet inside. And then we also have a noodle dish, noodles with spicy sesame and peanut sauce. So we're really looking forward to that. And is there one else? Oh yeah, sticky rice in a wrap with pork. So that's gonna probably be in like a lotus leaf wrap. So yeah, we're just at this point we're just waiting for everything to arrive. Oh, are we ever hungry? We basically skip breakfast for this.
Alright, so before coming here, we were reading the history of the place, and apparently the man who started this, Yang, he used to run a shop where he sold cooking oil, and like that was his business. But apparently when that industry started to change and people weren't buying as much cooking oil anymore, he had to come up with a new business idea. So he and his wife decided, okay, we're going to sell soup dumplings. And like they became such a huge hit that today they have locations not only like across Taipei and Taiwan, but also around the world in places like LA and Hong Kong. So yeah, pretty cool story. And now we're waiting for the food. Look of excitement. So the star of the meal has arrived. The Xiaolongbao is here on the table in real life. And this is cool. So you eat it with a special sauce, and they actually give you instructions on how it's done. So here in the restaurant, they actually give you a guide how to enjoy Xiaolongbao. This is how you eat it, and they basically explain how to prepare the sauce. So we're going to try our hand at this. The waiter actually wanted to make it for us, and we're like, no, we are filming this. So allow me to demonstrate. Okay, so first up we have our little plate with ginger right here. So it says put some soy sauce and vinegar. So it's 1 part soy sauce, 1 part soy sauce, and 3 parts vinegar. I'd say that's about 3 parts vinegar. Next up, we grab our little Xiaolongbao and dip it into the sauce. Once it's been dipped, we place it on the spoon. Let's see what's next. Oh, let's not forget, you have to poke a little hole to let out the soupy broth that's hiding in there. Can you see that? Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, look at it
Look at that
out.
pouring out. And then you take some of the ginger from the plate, add it on top, and it all goes in one bite. Is that too big for one bite?
Give it a try. Is that tasty?
Wow. That is amazing. That is so juicy. Oh man.
Is that one of the best dumplings you've ever had?
It really is. I'm so glad we came here and stood in line. This is worth it. Okay, Sam, let's see if you were paying attention to the instructions. Try to read.
There's a lot going on. So first up, we're gonna grab it. Gonna try not to break the soupiness of it. Dip it in here.
Yeah.
Put it in the spoon.
Yes.
Grab a piece of ginger.
No. What do you do first to the dumpling?
Oh, I gotta break it open.
Release the juices.
Gotta pierce it. Oh, there we go. It's coming out.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh my.
All right, now grab a piece of ginger. That's just like that, and all in at once.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Wow. It's just like, there's two things that come to mind right away. And the first being just fully of the soup inside. So the second thing is the skin of the dumpling. It's just so thin. It just has such a wonderful, it's almost, I wouldn't call it a buttery taste, but it just has such a nice texture in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so good.
I was reading, apparently the chefs who've been training at this, they can roll out 20 like dumpling skins per minute, which is insane.
That's insane.
Insanity.
That's like one every 3 seconds, right?
Yeah, I know. 3 seconds per dumpling. That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, so we have ordered other dishes, but before we move on, can we just admire this dumpling a little bit longer? Can you see the soupiness in there? Is that in focus?
Yeah, you can tell.
Look at that. And the dumpling, on top you've probably noticed, it has the perfect swirl. Apparently the chefs have to pinch it 18 times to get that beautiful shape. So I mean, like, the amount of detail that goes into this is crazy. And it's so tasty. So I'm just gonna keep eating them. Let's go for another. Release the soup. Ooh la la. More ginger. Let's put lots of ginger. I'm not afraid of ginger. And in it goes again.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Alright, so the Xiaolongbao is amazing, but we did order more food, so we have to move on.
So we're moving on to noodles that are in a peanut and a spicy sauce. So
yeah, peanut and sesame.
yeah, it's got sesame. It looks so good. So I'm just gonna give it a real good mix here. Yeah, basically just trying to soak up all the noodles and the sauce. All right.
I love peanut sauce, so I'm super excited.
I'm really excited for this one, I have to admit. Okay.
Oh, look at you go.
Oh man.
Sam doesn't waste any time.
Wow. Oh, it's spicy. It's one of those things where you can tell it's spicy as soon as you have it, but then as you're swallowing it, it's like oh
whoa.
my. So yeah, really nice and spicy. You really taste the peanut, and you also really taste the sesame sauce too. And it's just, oh, so good. It's kind of sweet. It's a combination of being sweet and spicy, and I just love it. And the texture of the noodles, they're quite dense noodles, so really like that. Big hit instantly.
Okay, so now I'm gonna try the noodles, and one of the waitresses just came over and told us apparently we have to stir it more because there's still lots of sauce left at the bottom. So let's obey. Let's
give
make
it a
sure,
real good mix, Audrey.
Let's make sure we're doing this the right way, that we're getting all that saucy goodness. I think that looks good,
yeah,
right?
I can't wait for you to try this. I think you're gonna really like it.
Let's see.
And the one thing, you know, we've now been in Taipei for, this is what, our third or fourth day. And, oh my gosh, is this ever a city for foodies? Like, if you're into food, this is the place where you've got to come, right? And it's just
that is amazing. It's like so nutty and sweet and spicy. It's an amazing combination of flavors. I like this a lot. And we weren't even gonna order this. Sam was like, I don't know, sounds kind of plain, but This is a star.
Okay, time to move on to the third dish.
Yeah, so we've got sticky rice wrap with pork. So what I'm gonna do is just try to dissect that. So see if we can, oh, look at that. You can see the pork right there.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those colors. Turn it back around. Show us that, baby.
It's so sticky. There you go.
Look at that. Look at those
So
colors.
I'm gonna go in for
Man.
pork and obviously the sticky rice.
That pork looks so juicy.
Oh my gosh. It might be like, along with what, you know, the Xiaolongbao, I actually like that even more than the noodles. And that's saying a lot because I love the noodles. It's just that pork is so juicy, it's so fatty, it's got like just so much flavor to it. And then the sticky rice really enhances it. Oh, loving it. This is just an awesome meal, man. This is so good.
So I've already been sampling the rice, and that is pretty good. If you take a look at the plate, I think what makes it so special is that it has a little bit of fat that adds juiciness, but like it's not chewy fat that you wouldn't want. It's just like that fat that just melts in your mouth and adds flavor.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
really good. And just look at the color of that meat. It's just so amazing. It's really nice. We're going in for bite number 2 while you're holding the camera.
Quality control.
Look at that.
You know,
Like, look at the pork. Look at those colors. It's like golden brown.
I know.
And literally, it just melts in your mouth.
We finished every last morsel of our mains, so now we're moving on to dessert.
Yeah, so we're trying Taro Xiaolongbao. So
Yeah.
going back to the Xiaolongbao because I mean that is the star of this restaurant. And I can't wait to try this. I bet it's going to be amazing. Oh yeah. Wow. The taro is so sweet, and then it's just so rich and creamy inside of my mouth, and so piping hot and warm.
Yeah, it was still steaming when they brought it.
Makes
Our
perfect-
camera was fogging up.
It makes the perfect dessert.
Okay, so my turn to try it. I actually had my eye on the chocolate dumplings, but those cost a lot more. So we figured, let's try taro instead. So yeah, this is made with taro root. Never tried that before. So I'm gonna take a half bite so I can show you what it looks like inside. It's like purple. Wow. That's like manioc, like sweetened manioc.
You like it? What do you
It's not
think?
what I was expecting, but it's not bad.
Lasting impressions of Din Tai Fung.
Oh, this place was fantastic. Not only was the food really good, but the service was very attentive. So in terms of price point, looking here, it is 528 Taiwan dollars, which is $16.50 US. So you're looking at roughly $8 per person, and that was for 4 different things and unlimited tea.
And
So-
it includes the service charge.
yeah. So I mean that's, how can you get better value than that? I mean, we're leaving full, we're leaving satisfied, and it also didn't cost a fortune either. So highly recommend this place. I know for a fact we'll be back again before we leave Taipei.
So somebody got a little souvenir to remember their meal here.
So I like the quality of the chopsticks so much here that I got a set for us. So we each get our own set, and this will be for our future house.